All right. What's good with y'all? Brian for you at this hell. Coach Red here, what's up? There's a small chance it happened, but I want to see Chaos trade Zoe Ball to the Hornets for Pat Connaughton in a future second round pick swap. I'm trying to get him over there with his brother. So DeMarcus, Little Rich. Yeah, I know I'm Lady Gladney. Golson was good. Ali was good. Buckets was good. Support was good. Give it a few more minutes before I get started. All right. So the Cleveland Cavaliers look strong now. I don't know about that. But I'm gonna definitely deep dive in on all of that. So first and foremost, as y'all can see, yeah, happy birthday to Rosa Parks for sure. Um, we're gonna talk about these NBA trades because as you can see, it has been a shitload of them going down. We had a couple of them that happened yesterday. The more so the bigger ones, I would say, happened yesterday. And then, of course, a few just went down hours ago, some of them minutes ago, today. So I'm gonna dive into all of them and then work my way up to what I think the biggest potential one will be. You probably kind of guessing this, judging by the thumbnail. So first and foremost, the Jared Jackson Jr. trade, right? Jared Jackson Jr. was traded to the Utah Jazz. I'm not sure for who they were traded for, but like nonetheless, they traded them. And Utah doesn't even have anybody worth anything. So that's kind of wild, right? I mean, the only really kind of good assets that they do have is marketing and Keenan, what's his name, Keenan Murray. And I'm pretty sure from what I could remember, neither one of them were part of that trade. So that tells me that Memphis is looking to rebuild. So my city no longer thinks they can compete and they're tanking to go back to full rebuild mode, which goes to the next thing. So um, pretty much that means next on the trading block has to be John Morant. I was telling a couple of people this, and some people were like acting as if they didn't believe me, but I'm like, bro, that should be blatantly obvious at this point that John Morant is next. You don't trade all of your pieces that you once had to compete with, to and then just leave the one star. That's not how it works. You clear house and then you look for your next best young star. Because I'm not exactly sure what John Morant's age is right now, but John Morant is at least 26, I would say. So that's prime age, right? And pretty sure. Also, my brother was telling me that he read in the paper that John Morant bought a house in Miami. So is looking like he already knows that he's heading to Miami, right? And I think that actually does make sense. The Miami culture, the type of stuff Ja is into. I mean, yeah, but Pat Riley ain't gonna play with his ass. Thank you, Talia. I knew your ass knew. So he's 26. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure Ja is next. If it doesn't happen by the trade deadline, which is tomorrow, it absolutely will happen in the summer. Ja Morant will not be a Memphis Grizzlies coming into next year. I can about guarantee it. Yeah, I know. I like Ja Morant myself too, but if looking at it from an organization standpoint, it makes the most sense. They're not competing. Ja Morant is always injured. It's time to clear house. I mean, it's just business. And next on the trades, of course, we had another pretty big blockbuster trade. We saw James Harden get traded to the Cavaliers. Now, I already kind of had an insider on that as well. People told me that was coming. I actually was going to report it yesterday, but I got tied up with my other businesses and stuff. I didn't get to this, but I knew the James Harden trade was happening to the Cavaliers for kind of a while now, and it just so happened to actually fall through. Which gets me to the next thing. Why are the Cavaliers pursuing James Harden? So they did a swap James Harden for Darius Garland, and you said who's my insider? I mean, you don't know. But yeah, my brother, I was talking to him about it. He said he think the Clippers did a good job getting Darius Garland in replacement for James. Actually, and I would actually agree. Only thing is James Harden is far more. I might say rich, but but yeah, Darius Garland is far more injured. I mean, James Harden is far more durable. Like Darius Garland be getting injured. Why would you want Ja to go to Cleveland? It's kind of crazy. But you know, like I said, James Harden is more durable, and he's probably better in the season. But when you want to go deep run into the playoffs, I think we all can agree James Harden is not that guy. So you basically you get younger because Darius Garland is younger. You might get somebody who could possibly give you more in the playoffs. I mean, I could see this work because you get a younger piece for an older piece. I think that's a win kind of for Cleveland, but at the same time, it's probably not a loss for the Cavaliers. It might actually be a push with that trade. But anyways, with James Harden going there, we know Donovan Mitchell is there. We know Evan Mobley's there. Are they a championship contending team at this point by making that trade? I would say absolutely not. Would they make a pretty good run in the season? Yes, they will. You said Giannis is either going to Minnesota or Miami. What makes you say that? And why the fuck would he want to go to Minnesota? I'm sorry. Yeah, DeMarcus, I'm gonna get to that. But that's absolutely what's going on. That's 100% what's coming. So uh, we know that the Warriors has been strongly in the talks for pursuing Giannis, and you know, yeah. But see, this is the thing, Buckets. He could be interested in those two teams all he want. It's it's still gonna come down to who the fuck Milwaukee send him to. Because people got to also remember the organization is going to want a return for the asset that they now possess. So if Golden State or any other team makes a better offer, they're going to take that. Now I already kind of covered this before that teams such as Golden State or whoever that may be pursuing Giannis, if Giannis isn't happy there, you got to be very much careful because he could just leave after next year because he only has 1 year left on his contract. So it pretty much would be championship or bust at that point. Now, Golden State, I think if I'm them, I would pull the trigger. And also we've been hearing about how Draymond is in trade talks. Some has even been going so far as saying that um, he's going to be in the trade talks, and they're not going to trade Jimmy Butler, and that's pretty interesting to me because Jimmy is injured, so he would be able to produce for them right away. Draymond is available, but I do understand from if you're trying to build up for a championship run, like let's say they not exactly expecting to win this year, but they're planning on putting all their chips into the in on this next year. Once Jimmy is back, now you have a Curry, Giannis, and Jimmy Butler dynamic trio going on. I mean, that's pretty tough to beat. So, I mean, um, they don't stop calling me ugly ass niggas. But right, I was looking at that shit. You said the Wizards could be an 8 seed in the East now. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that trade as well. We Anthony Davis was recently traded to the Washington Wizards. I mean, we all know they're not going to be a contender, but they do significantly get better if Anthony Davis can be available because they already have Trey Young over there. And then you combine Anthony Davis with Trey Young. I mean, I can see them, I can see them making it to the second round. But anyways, though, yeah, these trades. But I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say, in my opinion, I think Golden State is gonna land Giannis. I might be wrong, and maybe this is the biasness in me that's saying this, but I think they're gonna land him. And I also think that whatever is gonna happen that goes down with it is gonna happen tonight. So late towards when you motherfuckers are getting ready to lay your ass down, then brush your ugly ass teeth, and then had some of y'all may have had a nice little meal. Some of y'all might just got through fucking or whatever. You gonna hear that do 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 do, and then y'all gonna grab y'all phones and be like, "God damn, this glad nigga told me they said that shit." There you go. Giannis out of the Kumpo is heading his way to motherfucking San Francisco. It's gonna be just like the Kevin Durant trade. Remember that shit came. If y'all can remember when Kevin Durant first got traded to the Phoenix Suns. That shit came late as hell. And it's so crazy because I was talking shit with my homeboys, yeah, about the Suns that year. And he was talking about how we ain't gonna win shit. Then the Kevin Durant trade went down, and I hit his ass up. Like, what that bullshit you was talking? Even though obviously we didn't win nothing, but I'm just saying. Y'all get the picture. I'm telling you, man, keep hope alive. I think it's coming. Now, my sons, on the other hand, ain't made not one trade. I'm not mad at them because I mean I do like our team. We got a nice, young, scrappy team. We just need to get healthy. I don't think we doing shit, bro. I don't think we making no trades that actually is gonna matter. If somebody gets traded though with the Suns, I would say it's gonna be Jalen Gray because the motherfucker can't stay healthy. I mean, he been hurt all fucking year, and it's probably agitating. I know for sure it's agitating the fan base because I be looking at fellow Suns fans, and they be saying, "Man, trade his ass." So not exactly sure what the front office is thinking, but yeah, if we trade someone, it's going to be him. It's kind of crazy that Oklahoma City is not trying to get into the Giannis sweepstakes, you know, because they have all the pieces needed that Milwaukee wants in order to pull off the trade. What are you talking about, Luca for Middleton? What the hell are you talking about? But yeah, who the fuck? I saw Chris Middleton got moved. Who the fuck did he get traded for? That shit came to my stuff. Can't remember who it was. Oh shit! It was Middleton for AD. That's what it was. Okay, that's that's slick crazy as fuck. To be honest, that's crazy as hell to me. But yeah, the NBA. This always be a very exciting time for the NBA. Well, not always, but recent years, it kind of because some crazy trades has been happening as of late. Like we had the Luka Doncic trade that was the biggest one, and for Anthony Davis, last year that caught everybody by storm. And then a few years prior to that, we got the Kevin Durant. trade that happened when him going to Phoenix. So now it's kind of been exciting to see players, being shipped out that we didn't expect. Luca is cheap shampoo. You must be a bronze sexual. Only y'all say that. Yeah, Hezzy a real one like that. I believe it. He even hit me up sometimes, Not try to put a smile on niggas' face, but uplifting another brother. You feel me? And I fuck with that shit. Luca is a lazy Reese, and what is okay? He's still a dynamic superstar, though. I agree with you on that. He absolutely lazy as hell. He don't play a lick of defense. There's no question about that.
Good, man.
What else with you?
Man, chilling. DeMarcus, I'm gonna need to see you at that motherfucking address, bro. I know it already. I know what you look like, bro. I know what you look like. In a couple hours, I'm gonna have your address, bro. So keep playing that game if you want to, bro. I'm gonna get somebody to reach out and tap you on your shoulder.
Could I see John Moran and Luca playing together once LeBron James leave LA? I don't think LA wants Ja.
John Moran going to Miami, man. Heard you just
Yeah,
said he
they
bought
say
a
he
house
bought a
there.
house there. Yep.
I just seen that
That's where
shit
he's going
too. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Hopefully Pat Riley ass wake up, bro, because he be sleep at the wheel and shit.
Yeah, you know who Taj is. I was just about to say my homeboy. I was like, hold up. Y'all know.
Yeah, I know Taj.
Yeah, Taj was just talking about that shit yesterday because he from that area. So he was like, yeah, Pat Riley be bullshit. He was like, bro, they be treating us like we regular. He was like, nigga, we almost as big as LA. So like we supposed to be getting big time superstars too. He started giving us these mediocre borderline star ass people.
Yeah, because he don't believe in rebuilding, bro. That's his philosophy is like not rebuilding but retooling the team. And I mean, shit, it's worked in certain situations. It's worked, but I don't know, man. He's kind of shitted on most of his superstars. He shitted on Bron, which I mean, I know you don't have a problem with that, but he shitted on D Wade, and D Wade was there for the longest. He shitted on Jimmy Butler.
What did he do to D Wade?
I think it was something about the money, bro. He didn't want to pay D Wade. That's the reason why he let him go. I think when he left and went to Chicago because he didn't want to pay him. I think.
Man, yeah, I do know he went to Chicago at one point.
Yeah, and I think the city of Miami was a little pissed off about that because they love D Wade down there, bro.
Yeah, I mean D Wade was a real one for them.
Yeah. And then the Jimmy Butler situation, when Jimmy Butler was doing all the little antics and shit, he was coming out he had said something when they was in the playoffs. I think Jimmy Butler was hurt, and Jimmy Butler was telling them like, "Well, shit, if I was out there when none of that shit been happening," and he pretty much just said along the lines, "You just need to shut up." Like he pretty much told that man he need to shut up. So I'm like, bro, Pat Riley, he ain't really got a good. I guess because he feel like he is the program, so can't nobody supersede him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that philosophy to a degree. I sort of. I mean, the Lakers kind of been doing the same thing. The Lakers don't rebuild, and it's been very successful for them.
But I think they went through their rebuilding process when they had Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Julius Randle. They just didn't keep it together though.
Which means they didn't rebuild.
You right.
Because they blew that shit up after a year.
Yeah.
LeBron came, and then after LeBron came, they traded the rest of them niggas and got Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they did trade out most of that team though.
Like the rebuilding stages normally typically take you like a 4-year process.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
But anyway, though, I'm gonna go ahead and head down to these star. I'm gonna go to this All-Star game because I know the All-Star game has been ass these past. Oh shit, my bad. That ain't it. There we go. But the All-Star game has been ass these past couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's been sitting on it, talking about how these niggas don't compete. It ain't really nothing. Who the fuck is calling?
Man, your shit been booming, nigga. Let me get a Trey Fire, nigga. What the fuck you got going on, nigga? Let me come up and get a dub from you, nigga. Trap phone booming.
I ain't no phone calling shit at me, bro.
That boy got all types of plays over there, man.
But yeah, the All-Star game been getting shit on for quite a while now. To be honest, the last good All-Star game was what? If we could think of one.
Oh shit. Maybe
it's been a while, bro.
The last one Kobe was in, I guess, because he was the only one really making it competitive.
Yeah, when he was hoeing
LeBron, yeah, when he was going at LeBron and them. Yep.
Yep. And then it's crazy because a lot of people are saying that was the end of the All-Star game there because LeBron, after Kobe, LeBron was the one that implemented the mentality of we not gonna try or compete in the All-Star game, and the rest of the players under him adapted and did the same thing.
Yeah.
And then in a way, you can kind of make a pretty strong argument that that's what happened because it's also crazy. They said, I don't know what year it was, but one year after so many low-rated years of the All-Star game, Larry Bird, I don't know if it was Dominique with him or whoever it was, came to speak to the All-Stars, prior to the game, and they gave them a nice little speech saying, try to go out there and compete and, get a fan something to see. And they said once they left, LeBron gave the rest of the team, the players a side eye and was like, we ain't doing none of this shit. And then they went out there and proceeded to let each team put up like 200-something plus points. No defense whatsoever being played.
I would honestly say too, though, that they changed the All-Star game up like a few times after that too, bro. Like when LeBron was kind of like the face of it. I swear, I think the All-Star game changed at least 4 or 5 times, bro, during that little run. And it was almost like they were just trying to find out what they wanted to do, like, because the ratings were so bad for it. It's like, no, they just need to go out there and play like they.
Yeah, right. All it is they need to compete, bro. You don't need a different format. They need to fucking compete.
Yeah. So I give it to anybody that say that nigga fuck that shit up. Which is Brian, I don't be trying to cave for LeBron. The only thing I really don't like people saying is that his first 7 years was he had help. I don't really like that, but at the same time, it is what it is. That's the only thing that I can say. His first 7 years. After that, nigga, his career is all pretty much done to me after that because he went on to have to go join up with niggas, go click up with niggas to try to do something, and we all know how that shit went. So he went to all them good ass teams and only got motherfucking 4 rings out the motherfucking ordeal. But shit, yeah, man. He didn't kind of put a stain on the league for real though. That's why I was wondering, like when y'all was saying in the what's it called it last night, talking about he was gonna go join up with man, y'all niggas think he got another season or 2 left in him, bro. I'm hoping he retire after this season.
Nah, he definitely gonna play longer, bro. That's what that I'm gonna address that a little bit more in the last segment, but he's definitely not done.
Yeah.
But Also, speaking of the All Star game, a lot of people felt like it was a snubs that happened, which I 100% agree.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James should not have been named the reserve over Kawhi. Now, I'm aware that Kawhi got in later because of the new format, but still, he should not have been in the All Star game over Kawhi or Sengun. Sengun. Both of them have more impact and better numbers. Like normally, LeBron fans be able to manipulate stuff and say, "Oh, he deserved it. Look at his numbers." They can't even use that argument in this situation. Kawhi has better numbers. He scores more points, better plus minus, shoots better from the field, shoots better from the free throw line, average more steals, average more blocks. Like he's beating them at everything you can think of, and he has way more impact on the game. There's no way on God's blue earth that this nigga should have made the All Star game over Kawhi Leonard. But of course, the NBA sucking up to this nigga like they always do. They gave him that shit.
Man,
So that is
I,
insane.
yeah, I,
Honestly, bro, in my opinion, Dylan Brooks should have made it over him. Now, people might not agree with me on this, but if you look at it from a numbers standpoint, Dylan Brooks, absolute numbers and impact. Dylan Brooks 100% should have made it over LeBron.
honestly, because like the way his career's been these past like 3 years, bro, I wouldn't have been mad at anybody else over LeBron, to be honest, in the All-Star game. like, like give it a break, bro. Go chill, bro. Go rest your body. You know what I'm saying? Go do whatever it is you want to go do. That way you ain't gotta feel like you obligated to go do that shit. But for him, we already know what it is. It's another payday. So I just but no, like if I've watched Dylan Brooks. I watched Dylan Brooks drop a 40 piece this season, bro. I was like, yeah, that nigga is
Yeah, the
cooking,
main
bro.
thing, Dylan been working this year.
Yeah,
Like D Book been out what? D Book been out our past 5 games, but Dylan been carrying us. Real shit.
yeah, yeah.
And it ain't been just against scrubs, bro. We don't play some good teams. We beat Detroit. We beat Cleveland. Nigga, who else did we play and beat? Not too much. They cheated us against the Clippers. We should have beat them motherfuckers too.
Did y'all split one with Houston this year? Because I could have sworn y'all won one, lost one.
Nah. Houston been beating us.
Okay,
I don't think we won any against them niggas yet.
man. Them still be exciting games to watch though, man. Like that. I know that game was very exciting to watch. That Houston Phoenix game.
Yeah. But yeah, so it just. But Dylan was named the reserve, I think, because of the new format to live that you're speaking of. To my knowledge, I haven't deep dived on it, but to my knowledge, I think it's going to be 3 different teams. I think it's going to be split into 3 different types. USA is going to have one. Then I'm guessing it's maybe going to be 2 different types of other, parts of the world teams formed. So, but it's crazy. The Shea they just took a major blow because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander got an injury.
Shit, who else? Who else right now?
2 to 3 weeks. So that means he ain't gonna make the All-Star game. I'm actually glad. Let me rephrase that. I'm not glad SGA is injured. Let me not say that. But it's going to be interesting. I'll say that now that he's injured, to see how the Oklahoma City Thunder fare up, because I've been seeing a lot of different reviews on this Oklahoma City team. Like some people are saying the team is not really that good. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is pretty much it's what's making the Thunder, And then you also got the ones out there that believe the Thunder had a super team, the reason why they won last year. And that Shea's not that good. So now that Shea is going to be out for a few weeks, we kind of going to get the answer to that question. How good is the team without him? Because they were saying that narrative with Nikola Jokic, and I never believed that to be true. And it was exposed to be that Nikola Jokic is slightly overrated, which I've already said. I've been saying multiple times. He just plays in a system where he's able to put up phenomenal numbers. So he looks better than what he is.
Yeah.
Is he a great player? Yes. But to try to say that the team would be a lottery pick without him, like his fan base was pushing, is absolutely insane. They already proved that to be wrong. They won I think they won 8-4 or some shit while he was gone. Yeah. And it wasn't against just scrubs. And then it was the same thing they used to say, about a lot of players that play like that. So I'm just happy to. So now we're gonna get to see what's the answer to this Shai Gilgeous-Alexander situation. Will they flop now that he's out for a while, or will they continue to prevail and prove to be a pretty good team even without him? Now I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope they flop, not because I'm such a Shea fan and I'm hating. I want him to do it. He ain't got nothing to do with that. If they lose enough games, that means my Phoenix Suns can catch their ass. That's what it is. That's what I want. So go ahead, Shea. Take them games out. Lose every last one of them. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Lose all the motherfuckers. Because they got 11 losses now. If they can lose about 5-6 games, hey, while he out. I feel like we got a chance at catching them niggas right now.
They still such a good team defensively, though, man.
That's true.
That's the one thing. Yeah,
I agree. They definitely elite defensively.
Yeah,
and that's what I be telling folks too, because this is the same narrative that they used to push for the 07 Cavaliers when they was trying to say that LeBron's first stint with the Cavaliers wasn't that good. But I was like, bro, they were really good defensively and really good at rebounding, and that shit matters.
Yeah.
How y'all think the Raptors would do with the Chris Paul trade? They're gonna waive his ass. What are you talking about?
They not finna do no Chris Paul.
Go ahead and do that with that old ass nigga.
Hope y'all seeing like the 6-foot guards, man. 6-foot point guards is getting fizzled out of the league. He probably gonna be like the last 6-foot point guards. He probably ain't gonna have too many like 6 foot and below point guards that good no more.
Yeah, see that, and see Cameron. That's what I'm saying with the Thunder, bro. That's why I was like, I'm not exactly sure why aren't they maybe, why aren't they kind of testing the market with the Giannis situation, because they absolutely have the assets that they need to pursue him. You can get Shea and Giannis on the same day. Because they got good young pieces and they got multiple first-round draft picks. So they could go ahead and do that and make sure they win another title and maybe go for a three-peat. And if they're able to accomplish that, they'll be the first team to three-peat in almost 2 decades. Hold on, it is 2 decades. Shit, it's crazy how fucking years be passing. Yeah. First team to do that in 2 decades. You say you can't post in the chat? Why?
I ain't trying to post something. I'm trying to post a link to something.
Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta be upgraded to a certain type of moderator to be able to do that. Hold up.
When the Bulls traded Nikola Vucevic for Anthony Simmons.
The Bulls did what?
Traded Nikola Vucevic for Anthony Simmons.
I guess so. They just came in.
I'm looking at it now. I don't know if it just happened. It might have happened like yesterday. I'm seeing a lot of shit on it just said like yesterday.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, Nikola Vucevic went to the Celtics.
Well, he said it happened yesterday.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Look at this nigga, Young Disciple. Yeah, Klutch losing power, nigga. Yes, I'm gonna address that shit right after this.
He put question marks, so he's kind
Yeah,
of like
Iron Klutch Sports is losing power. Yep.
he's puzzled. He's like, I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know why. It's like, bro. But anyways, though, before I get to that, because I'm about to drop down to that. With this USA versus the world format, y'all think the US gonna come out winning, or is our Euro League gonna take them?
Man, the Euro's gonna whoop our ass. I hate to say it, bro, but it's a Euros.
I mean, they didn't beat us
league.
in the Olympics, so what make you think they're gonna beat us?
They didn't team up in the Olympics.
That's true. That's definitely true.
Niggas was on separate teams getting their ass whooped.
That's a fact. Okay, I got you there. But hey, I don't know, man. Like, well, and then LeBron not starting, so I think that's a plus for the Team USA.
Which means it might be more competitive.
Exactly. They ain't got to worry about no defense. Holding the ball, playing LeBron ball, ass nigga on the court. They can actually run plays and shit.
Yeah.
So hold on. The starting lineup is Steph. Steph. Who the fuck else is in that starting lineup?
Hezzy booted in the Discord. Hold on, let me see.
Damn, yeah. I gotta remember because that's the Western Conference starting lineup is not gonna be that because Shea and then first off, Shea's not in it at all no more because he got injured. Yeah, I know he was a starter. So Anthony Edwards got to be a starter for Team USA. Has to be.
Hold on, he is. I'm finna tell you the names now. It's Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duran, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, and Tyrese Maxey.
Holmgren, that nigga American?
I guess I thought that nigga was I thought that nigga was like
I had no idea, nigga.
So shit.
I thought he was from somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, I thought he would too, to be honest. And then I don't know if that might be.
I think Young Disciple is right too. Yeah, I think this nigga LeBron is gonna start. I just thought about it because since the format, he's gonna start. Damn.
Because on the secondary team is fucking Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
Hold on. Jaylen Brown is on the secondary team?
Yes, bro. That's what it
says. How
the
fuck is that possible? No, he should be starting.
That's probably that's probably the shit they gonna do, bro. They gonna have them niggas just.
Bro, if they fucking have LeBron starting over Jaylen Brown, that is crazy work. He shouldn't be starting over Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker, none of them niggas. Kevin Durant.
They got Karl Anthony Towns on the world team. That's kind of weird. What is this?
I think you might be right, bro. They might get their ass cooked, bro. It's crazy.
Shit. They got Giannis, Denny, Evagena, Luka. Shea is still on the list, but he ain't playing. Yeah. Nikolai Jokic, Jamal Murray, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns.
How they separating this shit? Because like I said, I think it's 3 different teams. Or is it just everybody else in the USA?
the way they got it listed is like USA, and World. Like the way that I'm reading this photo that Hezzy put in the Discord.
It's crazy as hell right there.
Yeah. Yeah, they ain't no telling, bro.
You know it's out here this year, so I'll probably go to it.
I was in LA?
Yeah, it's in LA.
Yeah, man. Pull up to that motherfucker, bro.
Them tickets high as a bitch, though. I tell you that.
Yeah.
If I want to get anywhere near that action, I gotta pay like $5,000-$6,000. Like close up, like the nosebleeds is $1,000.
That's crazy, bro.
Man, them bitches high.
I think the experience would be worth it, though.
That's what I was saying, because to be honest, I never been to an All-Star game. So
Yeah.
like, bro, it's in the city. You might as well just go.
And then I wonder what they do. I mean, I wonder. Well, see, it's like 3-day event, so shit. If you go on the right event night, I mean, or do they have the tickets to where you could buy like the one ticket and it'll be for the 3 days, or do you got to buy for each?
I'm pretty
day?
sure they probably got that. Yeah, they probably got that.
I'm like, shit. If I pay $5,000-$6,000, I'll pay $5,000-$6,000 if it's for all 3 days, because then I feel like I'm getting something out of that. But shit, $5,000-$6,000 for one night, nigga, I might be a little mad about that game. I ain't gonna lie.
Cameron, you said I'm gonna live it. What you mean? Are you asking? Am I going to go live if I go to it? And what's up, Steve? Isn't there a fourth team that's like Rising Stars? I thought I read that somewhere. So don't the Rising Stars challenge normally be like the first day? That's the first day.
Yeah, that's Friday night. That's the Friday night event.
Oh yeah, if I go, yeah, I'm definitely I'll go live for sure.
That's good, Steve. Shit, Hezzy, you and Talia need to go out on a date to the All-Star game.
I'll be y'all chaperones if y'all do it.
I have Cupid shoot an arrow at y'all ass.
Could even get y'all housing for 3 days. That's my limit though.
I could get y'all ass out on the third day. I'm sick of it.
Yep. Damn, you said they said there was a fourth team for All-Star time. It might be, bro. I'm not sure on that.
I know where y'all need a chaperone, man. Y'all ain't grown.
Clippers repeat trade trash. James Harden, Cleveland Cavaliers for Darius Garland. But let me go ahead and head to this. Klutch Sports losing their power. So Klutch Sports is absolutely losing their power. I've been kind of sensing it, but now it's starting to really elevate. And I must say, I'm really enjoying this shit. Because first and foremost, if y'all remember 5 years ago, niggas wasn't sliding LeBron like they doing now. Like niggas be saying shit about the nigga being on PEDs allegedly. They be talking about this nigga hairline. They saying he overrated. So they saying he need to retire. Niggas are starting to really say what the fuck they think about him now.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason being has got to be that Klutch Sports is losing its grip. And then think about this. Look at what Jenny Buss came out and said and how the Lakers are publicly letting it be known this bum ass nigga will not be returning to LA. We are not doing that shit another fucking year. They wouldn't dare say no shit like that with the way Klutch Sports was 5 years ago. And I'm gonna give y'all something else of what I think is going on with this situation. So we all know that Draymond was also signed to them, right? Because I know a lot of people was always asking, like, bruh, how the fuck is the Warriors constantly giving Draymond these big contracts and letting him do all of that? That's because he's signed to Unclutch Sports, people, right? So that's the reason why he was getting those contracts and getting away with all that shit he was doing. And this is no slight to no shot at Draymond. You know, I actually like him, but I'm just saying. And look at what's going on now. He in trade rumors. Them folks seriously pursuing trying to trade Draymond Green, which lets me know more and more Unclutch Sports is about to meet their end because they fake King is his back is against the wall. He on the ropes, and you know, ain't no rope to dope action going on. They about to lay his ass the fuck out. Is Disciple still up in the damn chat? That's your answer to it. That's why them niggas, I'm telling y'all that Unclutch Sports is getting their ass, they losing power, bro. They getting cooked. And after LeBron finally retires, it's really over for their ass. That's the reason why we.
I was gonna say, yeah. Honestly, who would want to be up under them after he ain't in the league no more? Because it seemed like it wouldn't be no point, like unless Buddy just does real good business. But I don't know. I think a lot of people would just feel like they just going to be in LeBron's shadow at that point, and they like, why would they want to do that?
Well, I will say this: it do seem like they kind of find a way to give them big contracts, but I also would say that I believe a lot of the reasons why they were able to accomplish this is that they were using the leverage of LeBron James.
Yeah, his name was the reason why. We know we're gonna draw more attention, more marketing, more all that shit. His name is money grab now, so. That's the reason why Bronny ass is in LA, because the fucking jersey sales. Because that nigga Bronny was getting chants in Brooklyn the other night, bro. I was like, bro, if you can't look at LA now, look at that situation that was all for money. I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole reason why they keeping them is for money now at this point. Shit. Driving them damn jersey sales up.
Seattle with dog walk New England. I mean, we ain't talking about the Super Bowl, but hey, I hope you're right. I don't watch football, but I never liked New England. So I hate on them still just because.
But I hate New England, boy.
So I hope you're right, nigga.
I don't like Boston. I don't like Tom Brady. I don't like Bill Belichick. I don't like Larry Bird, nigga. Fuck him. I like nothing about Larry Bird. Boston Red Sox, Boston Bruins, fuck all them niggas, bro. Fuck the whole state, bro. The whole city, all that shit, bro. I ain't never liked nothing about Boston.
You said business is business. I mean, yeah, business is business. I agree. But my thing is that at one point, Unclutch Sports was getting shit done. Like, if you say something about one of their clients, let alone you say something about LeBron, they was on your ass. Now, it's like folks ain't holding back them punches. They like, man, it's like somebody gave them the green light. Say, hey, Unclutch Sports is not the same no more, y'all. You can take them jabs now. And like everybody like, okay, I've been waiting on this shit.
Motherfucker taking the gloves off on their ass.
They taking the gloves off like a motherfucker, whooping their ass. Mm-hmm. And I've been saying this for a while, and I'm going to stick with it. When it's all said and done, They gonna expose LeBron for being on PEDs allegedly once his shit is said and done. Because I know unquestionably that he is allegedly. There's no way you can tell me that a 41-year-old man is doing what he's doing.
We need to get 50 Cent to run that motherfucking doc, bro. Run that documentary on it. The life and times of PEDs. You know what I'm saying? This nigga taking them. Shit.
Rich is the only super agent in basketball. He might be. But he only, I mean, let's be real, he's only that because he got a mega super client. I mean, if he didn't have LeBron, I'm not saying he's not good at his job, but I mean, would he have made it to the level that he's at? I would say no. Now, I don't hope nothing. I'm telling you what it is. Y'all, I don't understand why the hell y'all act like you can't just see that is unnormal for a player to be 41 years old, jumping like he's jumping and moving the way he's moving. It don't happen like that. I don't want to hear nothing about he taking unnatural natural vitamins and getting a lot of sleep. Nigga, stop lying, nigga. That shit don't do that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If PG just got popped like he just got popped, bro, come on, bro. LeBron time is coming, dog.
It's coming, bro.
Yeah. I honestly think that's why PG allowed himself to get popped like that, because I think PG knew that he was gonna have to do a DT, and when he did that shit, he already knew, like, yeah, nigga, I'm finna pop, nigga. I already know I'm finna. But it's just like LeBron controls the narrative. So even if he does pop, nigga, they probably like, all right, man, we know you're a star. We'll let you slide. But as soon as his ass is done, bro, it's over with.
I've been telling folks, LeBron is the Epstein, Diddy, and Jay-Z of NBA. He is, bro. Yeah. And I'm not saying he's doing the egregious things that they did. So let me make sure I clear that up before y'all start that. I'm not saying he's doing all of that, but what I mean by it is he holds leverage over people and force them to do things that they don't want to do. He's that type of person. Yeah. That's the reason why they hang out. And who knows? I don't know about the other stuff he might be into, and I honestly don't care. But he strong arms the fuck out of people into doing things. That's why you got all these players that's coming out that formerly was saying Michael Jordan was the GOAT, Kobe is better than LeBron, and all kinds of stuff like that. Then you see them recant their statements and start saying, oh, LeBron's the greatest. Because of that shit. That's why.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Disciples ain't trying to hear nothing you saying.
Bro. I know he ain't, but this is the thing. What does people in power always doing that have to do with the fuck I'm talking about? Ain't LeBron in power? He clearly is with some of the moves this nigga been able to pull out.
Damn, who on food stamps or EBT? What the fuck does that got to do with it? Somebody said you must be on food stamps or EBT.
You see how LeBron fans do? They ate this head, bro. Now I gotta be on food stamps because I'm telling the truth. That's crazy.
That shit crazy as fuck, bro.
Man, hey, I'm gonna tell you what, bro. I'm on food stamp. I'm gonna need you to come give me my card, bro. So I can spend my money, bro, because I ain't got it yet. But I can guarantee you, if we was to this dude that's probably talking all this shit right now, if we were to trade bank statements right now, my shit is significantly higher than yours. Guarantee it.
Well, big bank take little bank. You don't do that. He damn sure would do that. Left hand, give it up. Let me get all that in your pocket.
LeBron and Kobe wasn't a combo since 2016. Bro, stop the bullshit, bro. I don't even want to have this with these niggas like that, but bro, LeBron just magically became in that conversation. He hasn't done anything to make you think. Outside of total stats, LeBron James does not have anything over a lot of players, let alone Kobe Bean Bryant. I tell folks all the time with Steph Curry, which is going to be our next topic, kind of. Not exactly in comparison. I'm mostly more so going to be talking about them in the NBA Finals. But the thing is, these people, there's nothing that you can tell me that LeBron James is better than Steph really outside of total stats. I don't want to hear nothing about no resume, nigga. Resume comes from his total stats. You talking about 4 finals? Here's one thing: he got 4 finals MVP. Whoop to do, cool, gotcha. 4 finals MVPs to Kobe's 2. He wins in that department. But Kobe has 5 rings, and he has 5 legitimate rings to LeBron's 2 at best. But anyways, you let's see, what else does LeBron have? Multiple All-Stars. Cool. I mean, he has how many? This is his 23rd All-Star, even though he doesn't deserve it. He has a lot of All-NBAs. A lot of them he didn't deserve it either. Like he damn sure shouldn't have gotten second team All-NBA last year.
How many depoys that nigga got? Do we have any depoys?
No, of course not.
Oh shit.
He does. He only has 6 all defensives.
But wait a minute, don't Jordan got some depoys though?
Jordan has 1. Defensive player of the year is hard to get. Kobe doesn't have any either.
Yeah.
But Kobe also has 12 all defensives though, to LeBron's 6. So he has double the amount of all defensives. And LeBron has played more years. Michael Jordan has 9 of them. And he only played really 13 seasons. And LeBron has 6, played 23 years. That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm not giving a nigga no credit for playing on one side of the ball, bro.
And like the thing, they keep trying to get this dude credit for stuff that he played, him playing longer than people. Like that doesn't make you better, bro. Like, is that a accomplishment to a degree? Yes, it is. But like, that doesn't make you better than somebody that because you played longer, so you was able to accomplish more.
Yeah.
Like, if you put it on the screen and look at them both play, and then look at what this player accomplished in this amount of years, according to him, is no comparison. There's no way you can watch Kobe play the game, see how he gets buckets, see his footwork, his work ethic, and all that, and then watch LeBron and tell me LeBron is better without being delusional and lying. Oh, pause. I already know, bro. I already know. Because like I said, this is my thing. It's easy to cook LeBron James fans. It's very easy to cook. Because he has so many holes in his game that you can attack that they can't get out of it. They'll have to result in deflecting and just going with, oh, he has more total something. Or things that things that can be given to you, like all NBA. That's something that can be given to you, which they have been doing for LeBron for quite a few years now. All-star games, something that can be given to you, which they just did for him this past year. He should. I mean, this year coming in, he absolutely shouldn't be an all-star. Young Disciple, you one of the easiest to cook, my boy. Stop it. I don't heard you in action before. You easy to cook. But now I'm gonna go ahead and move to this last one. We got the big. Now this is the big one for me at least, because I'm seeing how the NBA is shaping right now. what they getting ready to do is, like I said, I believe Giannis is going to land up in Golden State. That's my opinion. And I believe it's probably going to happen tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Because tomorrow's the last day. But anyways, that'll be Steph Curry's next quote-unquote super team. So they'll absolutely make it to the finals. Trying to guard Steph Curry off-ball action at the three-point line, stretching the floor as far as he is, while not being able to double-team Giannis. You can't form the wall because Steph Curry's on the floor. Going to be very, very hard to stop. So with that being said, especially if they do manage to keep Jimmy Butler, and let's say next year he comes back and he's at least close to his old self, they're going to be very, very hard to stop. And then here's the next move. I mean, you got to be totally blind to not see this next one coming. James Harden all of a sudden shifts over to Cleveland. And then LeBron, of course, the Lakers doesn't want him anymore, which majority of the teams in the league, I would say right now, doesn't want him anymore. The only team that probably would accept him is none other than the Cleveland Cavaliers, his hometown city. So what I think they're going to do, LeBron goes over there, he take his bum-ass son, Bummy James Jr., with him, and then probably try to get his next son, Bummy James Jr. from Arizona, get him drafted, and then it's going to be LeBron, Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, the next big three in Cleveland. What I'm not exactly sure on is whether or not they're going to be able to keep Evan Mobley. I mean, I don't see it. Honestly, what that would come down to is whether or not LeBron would take a vet minimum. If he does that, they can absolutely keep the entire team together, and he could possibly legitimately compete for a championship. But LeBron historically has always went for the maximum amount of dollars he's eligible for. So we will have to see if this time he'll finally take a pay cut so that they can keep the team together and give him the best chance of winning another title. And then, of course, you got Jaren Allen as well. He's a pretty solid center. I think their defense is going to be pretty goddamn ass because you got LeBron and James Harden on the same team. I mean, your perimeter defense is going to suck. But they inside presence should be pretty solid. They should be able to protect the basket. And also,
I will say that James Harden is kind of turned it around a little bit defense from where he went from to where he is now. I ain't gonna say it's like been a crazy jump, but it's not as bad as like what we see out of Luka.
I 100% agree with that. 100%. You're definitely telling the truth with that. James Harden isn't as bad as I remember saying this fool when he was in Houston. When he was in Houston, that nigga was atrocious, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Terrible.
That nigga just wanted the ball, bro. He wanted to be on offense all 48 minutes. Let me get 48 minutes of offense.
Yeah, and then, but still, I mean, is he somebody you're gonna rely on for defense? Fuck.
Nah, just in switches. That's
and we
really
know
it.
we know LeBron is not gonna play in the defense.
Nah.
So Donovan Mitchell, he's not a great defender. I mean, he's a willing defender. So I mean, I guess their defense could be, if they can manage to get that defense to the middle of the pack, they can have a legitimate chance. I'll say that.
It's gonna be a lot of pass lane fucking, you know what I'm saying, trying to cut off the passing lane, really, for them niggas.
Also, another thing that I would see being an issue is James Harden and LeBron both they play style is too similar. So it's gonna be challenging, I would say, for them to play among each other. Two ball dominant players. It's gonna be Luka and LeBron all over again. Russell Westbrook and LeBron all over again. Only difference is James Harden is a better shooter.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how it play out. But this nigga, you laughing at vet minimum, bro? I'm telling you, that's what he needs to do. Whether he do it or not, I'm not saying he's gonna do it. That's what he needs to do, though. You old and washed up. You trying to get them to take your Obama ass sons, and then are you trying to compete for a championship or not? A lot of all greats taking pay cuts so that they can win the title. All these narratives Bronny make these dudes turn into. How the hell we whatever, bro.
Yeah, he tried to talk. He tried to
Typical
talk
LeBron
shit.
fan.
Yeah.
Typical LeBron fan. It's great. It's all good, bro. I ain't finna do that with you, especially with you of all people, bro. Exactly, Paul. This nigga be out of his mind. Like I don't heard you have whole rants on Man Down Sports before. Sound like I ain't gonna even go that far on you. But like, bro, I don't see you whine and complain for LeBron plenty of times, like a female, and you saying we females for calling a spade a spade. Anybody that watched LeBron James' son play knows this nigga is not good. There's nothing against him personally, bro. I don't have nothing against him. I actually kind of root for the brother because I kind of feel bad for him, them putting him in that position like that. They should have let him stay in college and develop more. But I believe maybe LeBron did that because he felt like he wouldn't have the same amount of leverage and power if he waited 2 years, opposed to, a year ago when he was able to get, 2 years ago when he was able to get Bronny in. So maybe that's the reason why he went in and did it. Either way, we know he was light years away from being ready for the NBA.
Shit, I go further and say Bryce ain't ready either. Shit, Bryce ain't ready.
Nigga, Bryce is. I be telling, but Bryce is worse than Bronny.
Yeah,
that's why that was the one. That nigga.
That was the one I really had high expectations for, like, cause he gonna be taller.
At first, I did.
Yeah.
At first, I did. Absolutely, I thought, like, bro, this is the one that got the size, so maybe he can inherit some of LeBron's ability, to athleticism and shit, to be able to actually be something. But that nigga suck. Like, this nigga is ass. Goddamn. You got Bummy and Bummy Jr. God damn. How both of your sons that damn ass. And I tell folks the reason why they suck so bad is because two things. One, LeBron is not putting enough time into training them to make sure they're good. And then even if he did, LeBron is not skillful. I keep telling folks that. They get mad and say, how you do like niggas like Young Disciple would say this. He ain't skillful, but he got the most points in the total history of the game. Nigga, that's because he big as fuck. He fast as a motherfucker. He on PEDs allegedly. And then he playing in a soft league that's allowing him to bone rush his way to the hole to get points like that. You do that shit for 24 fucking years, you gonna have a lot of points, nigga. But what I'm saying is, if you that's the reason why he said he don't want to play one-on-one. And I actually agree with him on this. I'm not a one-on-one guy myself. I like to run around screens and cuts and stuff like that, and then get openings that way. That's my thing.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, he doesn't have any go-to moves whatsoever, bro. He doesn't have a good post game. He doesn't have good footwork. He's stiff as fuck. He can't make fucking free throws. Like nigga. So if he's teaching his sons to play, like he's trying to teach them to play like him. And he's only able to accomplish what he's able to accomplish because he has a God-given talent to be that big, that fast, and that athletic. Unfortunately his sons, like Bami is only what 6'1". So he's not gonna be able to do that shit. And then Bryce, he actually kind of got the size and still fucking. That nigga still sorry.
So that nigga play basketball like his mama, nigga.
That shit crazy as hell.
Oh man.
Where the guy who was capping for Paul George at? Paul George. Oh shit. I forgot about that nigga. Who was that?
That was Kenny, bro.
Kenny, nigga. Oh,
that was Kenny, bro.
Hey, Kenny, we need you. We need you, my boy. We need you. Front and center. The Marcus ass in the basket. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, we definitely arguing about Paul George. Kenny hated us, bro.
Yeah, he didn't like us that damn day.
Hell no. I mean, we made that man come up in this bitch to defend himself.
Yeah. That's the first time Kenny came up, actually.
Yep, it so was. Yep.
I'm the only one who feels we're not going to see OKC in the finals. No, I've been said I don't think we are either. I don't think they're winning. I think OKC might get knocked out in the second or third round. Yep. That's why I was saying I think they should definitely be trying to get into those trade, category, at least trying to make at least attempt to see what Milwaukee entertain a trade to get Giannis to kind of solidify them to be back on top as the superior team, because right now they look very vulnerable. I mean, they're still good. Don't get me wrong, but I think in the 7-game series, it's a few teams out there that got a shot at knocking them off. I agree. Bronny should have stayed in college. He flexed like anyone with power, boss up. What is he talking about? He talking about LeBron, I'm guessing. I'm not saying you said that. I was actually speaking about what LeBron fans say in general, my boy. I wasn't saying you particularly said that. Zuri James would be the better athlete of the three. It might be. It might turn out that way, bro.
On Miles Day, the Bucks came out.
Year 23 is still traveling.
Yeah, he been crab dribbling his whole motherfucking career, bro.
Hey, shout out to Talia for joining the Discord.
Finally. Your fat head ass, man. Get in that Discord, man.
I don't even know if Giannis is getting traded at this point. He needs to make up his mind. Yeah, because he's been saying some mixed shit, but
yeah,
he probably is getting traded. Though. I think the nigga out of here.
I think it's gonna be something that we ain't gonna expect though, bro. I ain't gonna end up in New York or some shit, bro. He gonna go somewhere weird, bro. I want him to come to Golden State, but I don't know, bro. You know what we doing. The object is to get Steph his 5th ring, though. We need to get Steph his 5th ring.
You said trade him. Trade who? But anyway, though, what y'all think about them trying to set up this Steph versus LeBron thing? I think that's what they're doing. But that kind of would boost the ratings, because first off, anytime Steph is in the finals, the ratings can go up. It'd be significantly higher than the rest of the NBA finals. So that's a plus. And then to have him go against his longtime rival for potentially the final battle to go up against LeBron, I think that would actually draw in a lot of viewership. So I believe that's where they're going. But we will have to see. But if Giannis goes to Golden State, 100%, that's what they're doing.
I say Brian ain't really got no team that could compete with Golden State if that happened though. Shit. Shit, cause
Well,
them
I
bum
don't
ass
think they
Lakers.
would be able to either. But I mean, Cleveland, they saying Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and if Mobley stays, Evan Mobley, it's a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Chemistry and shit is going to play a huge factor in what the outcome is going to turn out to be.
Yeah.
This was the first time in years Brian played Giannis. Yeah, and I believe he only did that shit because he knew the Bucks weren't that good this year. He was like, okay, I can beat this nigga now. I can say I'm the king. Still got his ass whooped. He said, damn, I tried it too early. He ducked Wemby. He's like, yeah, nah, them Spurs looking pretty damn good. I ain't going over there. Play Giannis. And keep in mind, he only played Giannis because they put in that new rule that you got to play at least 65 games to qualify for the accolade. So he can't miss another game. He ought to miss what is it? 17 games. So if he missed one more, he disqualified. Which is kind of crazy that he missed that many in a row like that, bro. Because I know he wasn't injured. I don't give a fuck what none of the LeBron fans say. You can't convince me that nigga was injured. He was faking the injury, but it backfired on him. Because what he wasn't anticipating is that Austin Reeves was going to be as good as he was. That's what he miscalculated. He was thinking the team was going to struggle. They weren't going to look good. He was going to come his bum ass back. Bro, if y'all don't fucking calling me. But he was expecting them to struggle. And then he can come back against the weak teams like he did, win a few games, and they can easily spin the narrative. See, you need me. Because he was going to try to use that to leverage his way to stay on the Lakers. But it backfired on him. Instead, now he got even more exposed.
Yeah.
That's typical LeBron behavior. They always blame everybody but LeBron. The only loss that they actually say is LeBron's fault is the 2011 Mavs, and that's because that bomb was so fucking atrocious that they couldn't deny that one. Like, it's no way they could deny that one. The nigga was terrible. So that's the only one that they'll actually say it was his fault. But the rest of them, he was able to manipulate. Because if you pay attention, after that year, after that year or the year after that. So it was 2012 or 2013 is when he started wearing that shirt around saying, check my stats. And That's because he figured out that if he can just stat pad and manipulate it to get numbers, he can successfully lie to the people that don't watch games and just say, "Look at it went my fault. Look at my stats. I got my numbers. Look at all this I did." But if you actually pay attention to the game, you'll see that he was stat padding, turning the ball over, not playing defense, killing the spirit of the team. So that's the reason why they lost. Also underperforming. Cause like he'll start getting his ass, like it's multiple games where LeBron will be getting his ass to about 25 plus points. But instead of sitting out and waiting on the next one like most superstars does, he'll stay in the game. He's let's say he had 15 points going into the fourth. They down 25 points. This nigga gonna play the other team's second unit, go ham on their ass until he get like push his numbers up to maybe 26, 27 points, get a few more assists, make sure he tell his teammates to get out the way and let me get all the rebounds, stat pat some rebounds, and now instead of that 15, 4 and 4 with like fucking 6 turnovers, now he got 27, 8 and 8 with like 7 turnovers. That's what the fuck this nigga do all the time. And if you only look at the stat sheet, the numbers, and the highlights, you'll never know better. Haywood Pittman. How about you get off it? You on my live talking about this.
Somebody coming over here. Somebody else coming over here. Get off LeBron.
I don't know why y'all be getting so mad, bro. LeBron must be paying good, bro. Maybe I should start capping for LeBron so he can give me some of that salary.
Yeah, it's so he got something going on. And they got y'all behind a paywall.
Where do I think Draymond is going? That's interesting. But I do think he's going to be involved in the package to try to get Giannis.
Yeah, to Milwaukee if they get Giannis.
Folks saying the Lakers, but like what? Unless it's a multiple team trade, I don't know how they would be able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. The game is the game.
Oh shit, bro. This is crazy. I don't know how true it is, but shout out to Rated R Sports. If anybody
Mookie Betts. Yeah. Shout out Mookie, bro.
Shout out to Mookie, bro. This nigga's stupid. So he just posted something that said it's allegedly supposed to be a text thread by Zion Williamson talking to some chick, Sonali or whatever. And this shit is funny as hell. The text thread, this nigga Giannis gonna say to her, "You do gymnastics, right?" And then she replied back and said, "Yes, why?" And then this nigga said, "That means you can do a split on the D, right?"
The fuck?
Then she said, "Ew, what the fuck you disgusting?" And then he said, "Sorry, I just get freaky sometimes. If you ever want to bounce on it, let me know." This is why this nigga is always injured and he's never progressing on his game, bro.
Talking about Zion?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Zion
he too worried about the hoes.
Yeah, bro. Mookie funny as shit, bro. I used to be on his channel probably like 2 years ago, bro. I've been arguing with them niggas.
Yeah, I was on there not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was when Jokic won the finals, bro. Them niggas. It was, and it's kind of like right now, like with all the LeBron fans, like, bruh, oh my God, Jay, it was so many motherfucking Jokic fans just coming out the woodwork, bruh. I was getting mad, bro. I was like,
but Nikola Jokic fans are annoying for sure.
yeah, bro. They about as bad as Braun fans because they was
I can't go that far, but they bad.
At that time when he won, that was how they sounded, bro. Them niggas sounded like Braun fans.
Like, them niggas, they protect they queen at all costs. Them niggas, they just make up shit, and they listen to the same talking points that Nick Wrong and the other idiots say, and then they just come up with shit.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, bro, how? And then they be saying, didn't nobody tell me this shit? This me saying. I'm like, bro, there's no way all of y'all are saying the exact same thing. You cannot tell me that God made all of you guys think they're like, you kidding that shit from something.
Yeah.
You said it's fake to Leah? Hey, like I said, I didn't know if it was true or not, but either way he posted it and that shit was funny. I got a good laugh off it.
Damn. I was eating up so much shot clock, bro.
Where could y'all see Zion at next season? I don't know, bro. I know they was talking about sending them to Phoenix. I said, but we better not take that nigga.
The Phoenix Suns. I was just about to say that, bro.
Hell no. Hell no. That nigga, where he at?
That'd be a perfect fit for him, though, bro.
No, it wouldn't.
Y'all run the flow, and then y'all like he ain't gonna do too much shooting. So D Book and Jalen Green gonna be able to get their shots, and then he can goddamn crash with it. Y'all need it, bro. Like it's perfect.
We good on that nigga. We good on that. His ass barely play. He always overweight. Nope. But anyways, though, I'm about to go ready to close this thing out. Gotta prepare. I gotta go get some stuff ready for this audition.
Yeah.
Then I'll probably be back later on tonight for the after hours. So gotta go ahead and prepare for that. But appreciate everybody to stop through. Good little live.
Yeah.
LeBron fans, y'all still delusional as hell. It's all good. One of these days I'll invite you up to cook you, bro. One of these days I'll do that.
He gotta be man enough to come up and get cooked though, man, because that's crazy, man.
He come up on man down on males, Jan, so he ain't scared to come up.
Yeah. I ain't tripping. Well, you ain't talked about the little photos of Raising Cane, have you?
I haven't. That's what I'm gonna talk about tonight.
Okay, cool.
Yep, so we'll address that and a few other things tonight. And anything else I can think of. That's why I was also gonna tell y'all a lot of stuff up in the Discord. Like if y'all just have any topics and stuff, whether it's the after hours jant, the basketball jant, or whatever, y'all can just start suggesting them jants. Cause sometimes, especially in the midst of me doing so much stuff,
yeah,
it'd be hard to come up with topics and shit like that all the time. So sometimes if y'all just make suggestions, it'd be easier for me to just do it. I'm like, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I already know, bro. That's why I try to keep everything concise. If I put some shit, like if I put like my political or black stuff, I try to put that in Black Chat Chronicles. Maybe y'all
Yeah,
can bring that up and talk about it. Cause I always love y'all perspective in Black Chat Chronicles, even though I was on some beef shit today, but that ain't gonna be I apologize to you for that too, bro. I don't mean to be disrupting the flow and shit of the conversation.
Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, just try to keep
She
everything.
said the concept song for Power Origins. What?
You ain't see that?
Uh-uh.
That garbage ass song. They did a song, bro, and they had like a little. They clipped up like a little video, and in the video, the nigga had on a Brooklyn Nets jersey. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't even want to see
Nah,
this
I
shit.
didn't see that shit. I didn't see
Bruh,
that.
They put it in there, bro.
It's in the Discord?
Yeah, it's in the Discord. You just gotta scroll up a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna check that shit out. That's crazy. I ain't
Yeah.
never seen that.
We was all talking about like, yeah, nigga, we can't roll with that. Nigga, they got a Brooklyn Nets jersey on. They was still the New Jersey Nets at that time.
Is in the Origins that?
Yeah. Well, no. It ain't the order. I think it's in general.
General, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't even watched the new episode of The Crew Has It yet either.
I ain't either. I seen Paige Herbs on that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll check it out eventually.
They could be. I need to repost that shit. I'm trying to scroll through and see it.
Whoever posted it in the Discord, man, repost that hoe, bro. Because we had a whole conversation about that shit afterwards. Ali might know where it's at. I know she be in that motherfucker.
She said it was all right. Paige kind of boring.
I bet she is boring. Yeah, she look like she's boring.
Tell you something that ain't boring.
I already know.
That's what I was saying, Miles. We can tell you something that ain't boring. I think she engaged though to my one of my Phoenix Sun players, Royce O'Neal.
Better get her an NBA player. That's gonna be the only niggas that can scoop her up.
You see, I got to check out Fright, the 5 Incarceration of Abel Green with Jay Alfonso from P Valley documentaries on Stars. I might check that out, bro. Just because you super shouted out in that, and I seen you ask this more than once. Anybody else watch that shit?
No. Nah, hell no.
But all right, though. I'm about to go ahead and get off, y'all. I got a few other activities to tend to, but appreciate the love and our support y'all always give. And I'm gonna see y'all later on tonight, probably in the next 4 to 5 hours. So hold on, what time is it? Maybe 4.
That's a bet.
All right.
All right, bro. Be safe, bro.
You too.
Yes, sir.